Mr. Clardy is the kind of volunteer that sees the big picture and volunteers for the benefit of all. He can be found dressed as Uncle Sam in local parades, as well as answering the call whenever needed as a Jackson County Sheriff's Search and Rescue volunteer. He is known throughout the community as someone who will always help. Some refer to him as Mr. Community Service.
Search and Rescue, the Chamber of Medford-Jackson County, Rotary Club, the Brit Festival, and more. What hasn't Bud Clardy volunteered for? Bud is even known by some as Mr. Community Service, and it's no wonder. Let's learn about his tireless and enthusiastic volunteer work and why he deserves this month's Community Service Award.
With us today, we have a Community Service Award for Bud Clardy. Bud is a member of the Rotary Club of Medford and is very active in the community, so let me read some of this. This is the award, by the way, for November 2019. The Jackson County Commissioners are pleased to present the November 2019 Community Service Award to Mr. Bud Clardy for his service to multiple local organizations and agencies, including the Rotary Club of Medford, Jackson County Sheriff's Search and Rescue, the Chamber of Medford, Jackson County, and the Brit Festival. Mr. Clardy was nominated by Karen Elliott of the Rotary Club of Medford, who noticed that Mr. Clardy is a huge asset to this community, volunteering countless hours of his time with multiple agencies. Mr. Clardy is the kind of volunteer that sees the big picture and volunteers for the benefit of all. He can be found dressed as Uncle Sam in local parades, as well as answering the call whenever needed as a Jackson County Sheriff's Search and Rescue volunteer. He is known throughout the community as someone who will always help. Some refer to him as Mr. Community Service. The Board of Commissioners is grateful to Karen Elliott for bringing Mr. Clardy to our attention, and we are pleased to recognize him for his contribution to Jackson County. We believe his efforts distinguish him as a citizen worthy of this November 2019 Community Service Award. Congratulations, Bud.
Thank you, Ben.
I can't even tell you the number of times I've seen you at different events or greeting people or all the stuff that you do. And your support here from the Search and Rescue is demonstrative of
I
how
only
they
got
do.
24 hours notice, and I'm angry.
They always seem to do well with short notice.
Well, this is kind of a special one for me. I also see Bud. I think just about everywhere I go. I assumed there had to be 2 or 3 of them originally. But now we know there's just one, and he's awfully busy. We appreciate the support for him, and we especially appreciate the people who, in honor of Halloween, dressed up as pumpkins today. Frank, appreciate that. But no, Bud, I see at Brit or at chamber events or at search and rescue events with that friendly, well, I'm sorry, maybe not friendly, but the pleasant demeanor. The smile may not always be there, but I know. Well, okay. We know what's behind that, and we appreciate everything you do, and it's what makes this community great, and we need more like you, although I don't think they make many more like you, do they? Oh, yeah, they're right there.
So I always see Bud anywhere we're at, from Eagle Point to all over the valley, and he's there greeting and volunteering, and it's just, I didn't know why we had never honored you, because you are just involved in so much. At first I didn't think you were here. You were camouflaged with everybody. I go, I don't think he's here, but there you were.
His schedule.
Yes, you had 24-hour notice, right? Anyway, thank you so much for all you do, and you definitely do hold the title Mr. Community Service, so we just thank you. And here is a copy of what was submitted to us and what was read, and we thank you so much, and congratulations.
I just feel so pleased that Bud got nominated for this and is being recognized. I've known him for 13 years, and everybody else just echoes how I feel about Bud. And I just want to say thank you so much for all you do for our community.
13 years ago, I started out, and I was poor and broke, just starting out in the business. And that time, I started out on the Jazz Festival. And of course, the year's been a lot better because I'm, of course, in Rotary and able to get back money there. So tomorrow, I was going to say one thing on search and rescue here. This goes back a couple of years ago. That guy come in there and said, I want to join search and rescue. I said, wow, that's great. And he said, by the way, I want to show you something. He took me out to his van. He showed me a drone, and I said, well, nice toy. I didn't know they would eventually be the drone department for this group here, so. Karen Elliott there said something to me that I've always forgot, and I always remembered. She said that when you're helping others, it's very, very hard to be depressed. So that's a true statement there, so I appreciate that. And of course, Wayne and Bob, I see you guys at the forum every month, so good to see you guys. Thank you.